All right, welcome back, Health Heroes. So good to have all the Health Heroes here. Y'all, stop getting surgery. I'm a surgical tech. I used to scrub in the OR, in the operating room. I was that person where the doctor said scalpel and I would slam it in his hand. Look, I scrubbed for quite a while, saw lots of surgeries. And now that I've discovered that you can just eat your way to health, I'm here to tell y'all stop getting surgery. So I'm going to be cooking and chit chatting with y'all. I've got a couple of things to share with you. So, we always have a good time, a couple of giveaways. And of course, superfoodparents.com has lots of giveaways for you, lots of resources there. So if you just want to skip to the chase, there's lots of food games so you can educate yourself and learn more about how you can be your best self and thrive with it, right? We're making lentils. All right. So I'm just going to get started with showing you what I have here. Y'all, these are lentils, just small split pea looking type of foods. So, Auntie Mia, so good to have you here. You probably know about lentils. And if you don't, I used to cook lentils just by throwing them in the water and letting them saute down and throwing some seasonings in. I learned that I can pretty much flavor them by adding a lot of different foods. Whatever food scraps I have, when I say food scraps, some of y'all, you have things in your fridge that you're unaware of. You might have bought an onion, because some people don't buy a bag of onions like me. I just buy a lot of things at once because I know I'll eat it. So I always cut my garlic first. So I'm just, separating these bulbs, taking, the cloves off. I think I'm going to use 2 to 3 cloves. Y'all, this is one of those superfoods that will keep you from getting surgery. Now, this is not a proud moment. Yeah, it is. I like to drink. Y'all know that. So I still drink. I shouldn't. I know all the things that say liquor does this, wine does that. It shortens your life. I even looked at my lifeline on my hand. I saw it getting shorter. Based off of Lloyd Strayhorn. I follow him. He had a palm reader on one night. They were showing you how to see which lifeline will tell you what's going to happen. Your left hand shows you how long you've been living, your parents, like what your ancestors gave you. Your right hand shows the life you've been living. So your left hand is what you've been given, your right hand is what you've been living. And when I tell y'all, I ain't been living good because my lifeline was getting shorter. So I said, how do I live longer? Because I'm just getting my trash bag for my food scraps. My grandparents lived into their 90s, right? They weren't sick and all of that. So beans and lentils. That's why we're cooking lentils today. So Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD chick, if you want to live long, not get surgery, and drink your liquor, your wine down Wednesday and all of that kind of stuff, that's why I'm showing y'all this today. As a scrub tech, I've seen them open up. I forget his name because you don't even want to remember a name like this. I remember they opened up Mr. Let's just call him Mr. Brown because he was a brother. It was an older black man. And the surgeon had so much empathy because I'm laughing at Nikki saying living and giving. Look, your left hand is what you were given by your ancestors, and your right hand, your lifeline, shows what you are really living. Y'all, that liquor is catching up with me. And maybe that's what happened to Mr. Brown, because the man on the operating table, it was an older black man. And when the surgeon opened him up, he was green inside. I saw his organs had a lot of green. And you don't see people's organs when you first open them up. You got to go through the fascia and all the different layers because all of your organs are held together by different peritoneal layers and whatnot. The point I'm trying to make is, y'all know when you cut open a chicken or something, the organs don't just spill out. So Rambo Green Hands, you know something about that. You Jamaican, you too, Lashes Journey. So anyways, my whole point is that they just had to close him back up. That's all they did. They had no recourse for him. I'm just chopping some garlic, y'all. We're making lentils because lentils is that dish that you can actually make a spread. You can cook them so they're a little bit drier and you can make a spread, or you can eat them like a soup over rice, and they're really versatile. But beans, lentils, these have been shown to really extend your life. So that's the reason we're doing this, because one thing that we do want is for you all to stop getting surgery, okay? If you don't have to, let's say you were in a car accident, they had to put your arm back on, your head back on, whatever, you know what I mean? Get surgery if you need to. What I'm talking about is weight loss surgery. We all know some people. We're not talking about the news stories. We all know some people that felt like, I just got to do this. I have no recourse. I just have to go get surgery. Y'all let me know if you know anybody that's had a gastric sleeve, a weight loss surgery. And as a nurse, I've been a wound nurse. I don't know if y'all know what a wound nurse is, but a wound nurse is somebody that goes and dresses all the wounds. It's not fun. It's like, oh my goodness. Let me just say it's not good. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a really quick story. There was this one patient that I had, and she had this hole on the back of her leg that was like a tunnel, and it was terrible because we had to measure that hole by sticking a Q-tip in, and that's what you do when you're a nurse, right? And you're a wound nurse. So y'all let us know if you know people that have had gastric surgery, because I remember being a wound nurse for people that had surgeries that went wrong. So they had that tunneling in their stomach. Now that lady I was just talking about, I'm gonna just chop up some cabbage. Y'all know I would just use the cabbage and slice pieces off of it. And all of this is going into the lentils. And I'm gonna show y'all my secret for getting all of these. Thank you so much, Trash Can Waves. I'm glad you're loving the cooking show, because we always over there with you too. Stop, Nikki, talking about tunnel leg. Let's talk about tunnel belly. Because that one patient, she did have like a tunnel in her leg. It was a crazy hole. Like this one guy, he had a skiing accident, so he had some holes in his leg. That's a different type of tunneling. I've dealt with a lot of people that had surgeries, specifically weight loss surgeries, and this was back when you had to be 100 pounds overweight to get it, and then your health insurance would pay for it. This was before Medicaid and everybody started paying for it. So yeah, the big people, because they were so large, they don't heal up the same, right? So let's just say if you got cancer, like Healthy G Mom, she's like, I got breast cancer, I'm gonna try to fix my situation with food, right? So she's in California doing her thing, looking good, feeling good. Trash Can Waves might say, hey, I'm up here in Michigan, I'm doing my thing. Or he might be drinking liquor like me. I don't know, brown, white, what's your choice? But the point is that the big people, after that weight loss surgery, the sutures would open back up. The what do you call it? The staples, the sutures, whatever. And it wasn't because the doctor had done anything. It was because the nature of the situation. When you're very large and you get something done, there's complications. So I've got some complications and some solutions for y'all. Now we got a story already. Auntie Nia says, one of my friends did. She said she had tried all she could and she wanted to be here for her children. So that's why she got the weight loss surgery. Okay. And I'm with Rambo. Weight loss surgery, who? I ain't doing that. I still have my leg. Like, do what you can, right? So if y'all know somebody that's had weight loss surgery, I understand there are people like that, Auntie Nia, that are saying, I want to be here for my children. I'm going to show you all. I'm just throwing this food in the pan, okay? And y'all know I typically will saute food with water. Also, let me know if the music is too loud today. Let me turn it down some, because it's usually not this loud. I'm going to crank it down just a bit, because this is Von Erich, Where's Your Faith? His music that he sent. So I'm going to get my cutting board and just slide the carrots and the cabbage in here. And this cooks up so quickly. The nice thing is that lentils, y'all, beans and lentils have been shown to lengthen people's lives. So I told friends and family members that I know, I said, y'all, if you're going to keep drinking, which I know you will, because I'm still drinking, just eat beans every single day. This is how much water you need, just a splash. Then I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm going to turn this on. So this will start cooking right away. Y'all make sure you put in hashtag health heroes, because we got our honorary hero that we gotta claim for today. But the whole point is, if you can help it, do not get surgery. Don't opt in for it. I've seen a lot of bad things happen. And these were surgeries that were elected and that were not elected. People that had breast cancer, and now they're dealing with necrosis where tissues are dying, and we up in there still dressing the wound, measuring it, all of that kind of stuff. Y'all can fix a lot of this stuff with food. Let me tell you, there's so many things that you can do. Hey, it's good. Thank you, Team Deepwater Cultivating. You got hashtag Health Heroes in there. You know what? Healthy Rose. Get out of here, Trash Can Waves. Thank you, Gail at Night, for showing them how it's done. And Nikki, you're so polite. I'm so lazy. I hardly ever say hello to everybody because I'm typing on my phone and it's a lot of work. But you know what? Healthy G Mom has some advice. Don't listen to me, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, keep drinking and just eat some lentils because these will lengthen your life. They'll make that lifeline get longer. She says, start walking and juicing and fasting. You'll lose weight. I've seen it done. Yep. And plus, you're doing it yourself, right? You're doing it right now. So that's the thing about it. Y'all, look, be like the everyday life of an OCD chick. She does have a garden. She is cooking. I'm just going to grate some of this ginger. Well, I might slice it. I'm gonna grate it. I'm gonna just cut it. I'm gonna just cut it a little bit because ginger, onions. I don't have any onions. I had garlic and cabbage, and I found a couple of carrots, and they're the same color as the lentil. So all of that's going in here, and I'm gonna show y'all the trick. All right, Tati. So Tati Si Fatita, if you have not put in hashtag Health Heroes, put it in so you can win from Romania because the everyday life of an OCD chick is winning. She said that she's cooking onion, sweet pepper, celery, eggplant, yellow squash. Oh, yep, 5 different things, and you get 5 points per whole food that has grown out of the ground, fruits and vegetables. 25 points. So nice. And that's, you know what? That's why I said, let me just take all these different scraps that I have and let me just put them in there, right? Because so far I got 10 points in there. This ginger will be 20 points, and then the carrots, the ginger will be 15, and the carrots would be 20. So let's see what you all are saying. I hope you're putting in hashtag Health Heroes. I hope you all know that food is medicine, like Rambo Green Hands is telling you, because it really is. Let me tell you, eat those beans. There are no stinky smells. When you eat beans on a regular basis, y'all know that's just a myth. You know, the beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you know, it's not true. Especially when you're eating a lot of whole foods. So what happens is, and see y'all, I'm just throwing a bunch of garlic in here. I am putting in about a handful of garlic. All right. And to show you how much I put in, this piece right here, hopefully y'all can see this because there's steam coming up. This piece right here, I put in like half of this piece of garlic. All right. If you're measuring, that is about 1/4 of a cup of garlic. All right. So let's get on with it because these lentils are going to save us. It's going to keep us from getting surgery because you can lose so much weight on lentils and beans. That's the other thing, right? So good. Put in Health Heroes because we are about to name a health hero for today. So I'm going to peel this carrot while I finish up a couple of these stories. And the way I'm going to finish up these stories is, let's just share why you should stop getting surgery. Okay. So what I've created here is 5 weight loss surgical problems and solutions. Because I've seen it all. I've seen a lot. I ain't gonna say I've seen it all, y'all. I have seen the gender reassignment surgery. I think I told y'all about that. I've seen a couple of them. I've seen brain surgeries, back surgeries, where I'm in there, I'm the scrub tech, handing the surgeon the tools. And we got to be responsible for people not getting sick, not getting infections and whatnot. But that's one of the first and major complications of weight loss surgery, infection. So sometimes after surgery, the place where the doctor made a cut, that can get infected, but usually it's deep. It's not just where the doctor made a cut. It's something else. And it also could be the person after surgery. It might not have even been the surgery itself. If your nutritional status is not good, if your emotional status is not good, if everybody's been making you sick, you don't like your job, you've been breathing bad air and drinking bad water, and your food is bad, and you go into surgery and everything was good in surgery and the nurses and everybody, you can still get an infection. And so I don't know if y'all know anybody that's had to deal with the wound. I've had people that have had open wounds after surgery, and we let that bad boy heal from the inside out. So you just constantly see it. And it's funny how fast your body will heal up. Like a cut on your finger, your abdomen, that hole in your leg, all of those things, those places on your body will do the same thing. So let's see what you all are saying too. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing good. Love and Live show. Thanks, Queen Lenora. Rambo is saying he loves that I use the skin off the ginger. Yes, I didn't realize I could use the skin off the ginger, but now I do. So I'm just going to put these 2 little carrots in here. And what I'm doing is I'm just letting these saute down a little bit. And then I'm going to do my secret. Y'all know what my secret is. I puree it. I'm going to add another splash of water. So that way this can go, it can go along pretty good. So good. Anania has health heroes in there. And y'all know you can always text FAVES to 757-231-3949 in order to get alerts and stay in the loop. So that means, if you want to see what's going on and get the notification when we go live or when we drop a video, we have so much information, good information to help you all. So let's get back to it while you all put in health heroes. We got folks coming in from Kenya and everything. Goga, I know you know about Good Eats because you're on your way to travel to India and a couple of other places, all in the name of yoga, I believe. And so I don't know if you knew that beans extend your life. They even will reverse bad stuff. So that's why I'm talking about this. I'm telling y'all, stop getting surgery. I'm cooking lentils today because these also count. And with beans and lentils, let's go. So look, this is the first thing, y'all. We already said you can get an infection after surgery. One way to prevent that is what I just said. Leave all the stuff alone. If people getting on your nerves, the water's bad, get better water. Get better everything, right? Dumping syndrome. So, imagine if food is moving too fast in your stomach after surgery. It can make you feel really yucky, stomach aches, throwing up, feeling dizzy. But y'all know we get dumping syndrome. Y'all have had this. How often have you eaten something even though you knew it wasn't good for you? Right? Uh-oh. You should. You know what? Thank you, Gail at Night. Let me send y'all surveys because I set up an automated, y'all, this is a sidebar. I set up a system that I thought the stuff was going out, child. Ain't nothing go out. I found out when the people was like, hey, where's the stuff? The Food for Life people. That's what I'm certified through, y'all. Thank you, Gail. You're the best. I really appreciate it. You know what? Yoga with Goga loves lentils. That's good because lentils will not have you running. They will not give you the stinky smell. They don't do all of that stuff, right? While this is cooking, I'm going to show y'all some seasonings that I'm putting in here. But I'm going to tell you a very quick story. I was those Entenmann's chocolate donuts. I was addicted, right? So I would always eat those Entenmann's chocolate donuts, and they would often make my stomach hurt, like pretty much immediately. I would get sharp poison pains. And look, dumping syndrome, that's what it is. I would feel so crazy, but I was so greedy. I was like, I'm going to just do it. And hopefully that won't happen, right? So look, you don't have to have surgery, but that's a common complication. People after these weight loss surgeries, now they got to watch what they eat. You can have nutritional deficiencies. Most of us already have nutritional deficiencies. We aren't eating the whole foods that we're supposed to get. Y'all always think I'm playing when I'm like, how many fruits and vegetables have you had? But really and truly, that's what's going to help you. I told y'all the beans, they've done reports. People that are also eating crazy stuff, but they're eating beans in combination, some kind of way, the beans and the lentils help protect them. So, hey, make sure you get all your nutrients because beans and lentils are very high in those nutrients. And y'all know beans and lentils for the gardeners, they'll tell you the beans will correct the soil. They will help if you, this is what Tasha Oshie grows. I remember she was one of the first people that made me realize this. She said, if you have some soil that you're trying to get to be fertile, that you're trying to get good, grow some beans in there. That will help the soil. So get your food, get your nutrients in whole food, y'all. Do not take these powders and pills. I don't know if y'all are doing that, but Nikki says she loves those chocolate donuts too. Don't get any more of those because I had to finally stop. I did stop even before I was plant-based, but yeah. Y'all shop the Amazon store and get some of these seasonings and everything that I'm about to throw in this pot. Let me see. Ooh, let me throw some more water in this pot. It's getting kind of dry over there. Let me show y'all what's going on in the pot. Hopefully it is not, hopefully I didn't make everybody want a donut. I'm sorry, Nikki. Don't indulge. That's not good for us because that'll make you get surgery. And remember, we don't want you. See, beans are a nitrogen fixer. Yes, they add the nitrogen to the soil. Yes, thank you. Gail at Night treated herself to a Cinnabon. And that's how you do it. Go buy one thing that costs so much money that you cannot afford to indulge in any other way. So let's show you this pot. So that way y'all can see the stuff either sticking or cooking. First, I see something burning. Let me put some water in here. Because my trick is that I'm about to puree this. Y'all see that brown coming up? That was the burn spot. Don't cook like me. I mean, do cook like me, but pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. because burnt garlic will mess up your life. But you know what? The garlic is good. Go on, girl. All right, let's run this race and then we're gonna get the secret in because I got a plate. I got a pot full of faves right now, fruits and vegetables, every spread. And it is time for us to run our health hero giveaway. So let's see who is going to be our honorary Faves 100 hero. Then we're going to puree this and we're going to throw the lentils in. That's how quickly lentils cook, y'all. They don't take any time at all. So if you've already put it in, then let's see. We've got several people that have already tried to be an honorary health hero. That means you're eating at least 80%. Now, Trash Can Waves was first in the chat. He is an honorary plant-powered titan. That means he's got 80 points worth of faves, fruits and vegetables that he's already had. Maybe he had his Roll Java coffee too from rolljava.com. I don't know. All I know is if you want coffee, Trash Can Waves, fill out the winner's circle because I can't remember if I've sent you coffee before. Because I know TWP doesn't drink it, but his parents do. They drink it. Anyway, let's run this race. Let's see who is going to be our honorary health hero for today. Why does it say we only have 5 people? And I saw all of y'all putting it in. Did y'all spell that right? Okay, good. Queen Lenore, you got in there. Thank you. You know I'm still sneaking over there to y'all. I'll always look and lurk because, you know, I try to watch all the people I love. And same thing with the everyday life of an OCD chick. I'm always learning things. They will tell you so much on their show. And Nikki's recorded videos are amazing too. The way she cooks, she shows you how she's cooking her food that she's growing. It's just good. We have so many rock stars here. Let's go. On your mark. Get set. Who's a hero? Ani Nia, Gale at Night, Trash Can Waves, Rambo Green Hands, Love and Live Show, Deepwater, Team Deepwater Cultivating, Trash Can Waves, Love and Live Show, Ani Nia, Gale at Night, Team Deepwater, Rambo Green Hands, Love and Live Show, Team DWC. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations, TWP Popcorn. You can claim your prize right here, Trash Can Waves and Team Deepwater Cultivating. Well, you know what? If you want coffee, yes, get more coffee for your family. Nikki, you're doing such an amazing job. We had to shout you out. Always the everyday life of an OCD chick. And then you're always supporting so many people with good words. You have such motivational things. And y'all know who else does too? Team Deepwater Cultivating, TWP Popcorn. He is the best. Shout out to him. Tati C. Petita is saying congratulations. And look, the everyday life of an OCD chick is congratulating Team DWC. Love and Live Show as well. I'm about to show y'all how we get down with this food because while Rambo Green Hands is bless up yourself is what he's saying. I'm going to add the seasonings and then I'm going to puree this and throw in the lentils, like the main event. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of curry powder, okay? Oh, Love and Live Show is still saying, hey, y'all are still chatting it up. And hey, Bravo with Sheila Network. So good to see you here. She says blessings and have a great show. Will do, because I know you've got a live stream today as well. So I thank you for stopping in. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to finish up with this weight loss prevention and weight loss situation so y'all can stop getting surgery. And we'll finish up our slideshow with all of the solutions. I'm going to put just a little bit of cumin in. All right. And when I say a little bit, I just put in like a teaspoon of curry and I'm putting in a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. And then I'm going to show y'all a secret. If you want to be real, this is what you could have did. You could have went to the international store and just got the powder, all the spices mixed together. I like them all mixed. So I'm just going to put like a 1/4 teaspoon because this stuff is powerful. They really do their thing with these spice blends, y'all. So I know Coach Mary Ma, she's a farmer, and she was saying like they would do that high level processing in Cameroon. Wow. So I'm going to show y'all a couple of cheat sheets too. If you want a deep flavor, let me add some more water because this is drying up. If you want a deep flavor, but you don't mind a little MSG, because you know there are myths out there about it. These Sazon blends, they'll bless your soul as well. I'm trying to remember if this one has MSG. Oh yeah, it does. This one does have MSG, so I'm not putting that in today. This is another one that is a nice blend. This Body Complete. I hope y'all can see that because my camera is a little fuzzy there. So the Body Art Complete is another one that you can put in there. But since I already put in so many things, look at David Hunt. You know what? You better sing Health Heroes, David Hunt, because we just ran a Health Hero. We had Team Deepwater Cultivating to win. And so now we had to move on past you. Sorry, David Hunt. This time I'm going to add in a few moments. I'm not going to put it in right now. No, Rambo, I can't have it spicy because people in my family don't want it spicy. So that Scotch bonnet pepper is not going to work for me today. I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. I thought I had my Himalayan salt. It looks like I got to use my black salt because, oh, here it is. I got my Himalayan salt. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of salt. I'm going to parade this and then we'll move forward. All right. Look at Yoga with Goga talking about David. Why was I looking at the chat and poured that salt in? And I think I put in a teaspoon. Look, if I did or didn't, we're about to find out. All right, y'all. Here comes the secret. Now, y'all know I get this from my Amazon store. You can get this immersion blender it comes with a, what do you call the thing? This immersion blender comes with a food processor. It comes with a smoothie cup, and it also comes with a little grinder, like a coffee grinder. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I don't have all of my cords caught up. And I like this particular brand, Braun, because it lasts. Like, I first got one as a gift when I first got married about 20 years ago. And I'm about to add the okra. Thanks for reminding me, Yoga with Goga. I was going to sneak it in because, you know, David Hunt, he was born a health hero. He's already winning. So we might as well help him to win by adding the okra. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's calling. I have to hang up on them. All right. So I just take this immersion blender. This way everything is smooth or smoother. You know, it's not going to be like this where we can see all the bits and pieces and people won't get scared that they have to eat vegetables. Because there's really not that many vegetables in here. At the end of it all, it's about 4 tablespoons, huge tablespoons of vegetables, you know. That's right, Rambo. Okra. We got to get it in there. Thank you so much, Gail at Night. She says all the equipment is under Fast Food Fixes on my Amazon store link. Yep. You can use blindguystories.com/Amazon. That'll take you there. You can go to our website, superfoodparents.com, scrolling at the bottom of the screen with our sponsors. That'll take you there. Now, y'all know usually I do this kind of quick, but because the hot juice is popping up and I was trying not to make it too loud, this usually takes me about a minute. And that's pretty much done. I like it a little chunky. And then I'll just tap this off so we can get all the bits and pieces. Now we're just about done, y'all. All we have to do now is throw the lentils in. Where am I gonna put this? Okay, let's put it back here on my chair because I don't want to put no food stuff on the floor. All right. Okay, David Hunt. Okra is needed because that's what powers the winners. So I'm going to put in about 2 cups of lentils. These are just red split peas or red lentils. I think sometimes you'll see them as red split peas. I'm going to add the water to cover them. And then I'm going to cover this pan. Like literally, that's it. That's how and then what's going to happen is these will thicken up in about 10 minutes when the show is over. You'll be able to see how it has thickened up. And the flavor is really nice. And what happens is you can always add a pinch of salt if you need it. You can add more ginger. You can add a Scotch bonnet because Urban Garden Chronicles, last week when I was making that hummus, she said, oh, I like a little jalapeno in mine. My kids got some jalapeno to go along with their with that hummus, and they were like, wow, mommy, this is good. I'm like, yep, you can thank the Jamaicans. They brought it through. Urban Garden Chronicles told y'all what to do. All right, y'all, let's finish up with why we should stop getting surgery. And I'll go back to our spreadsheet. I'll go back to our slideshow that's full of FAVES solutions. and it's going to tell us why we need to stop getting surgery and how we can help ourselves, okay? Because I'm giving y'all the solutions as we go along. So we've already talked about the nutritional deficiencies. Do not take the powders and pills unless, you know what, some of y'all are taking powders and pills because you found a super blend of something. If you've done that, then yes, but don't let that be your only thing. Make sure you're getting whole foods, because I don't know if y'all know that your gallbladder breaks down the fat, it emulsifies it, so that way I'm laughing at Urban Gardening Chronicles. She done came out the bushes. I told y'all, yes, that jalapeno blessed our soul with the hummus. Our kids were loving it. They still don't love okra like healthy G-Mom. But getting back to the gallstones, when you lose weight quickly, y'all, you can get gallstones in your gallbladder. I don't know if it's something about the fat that your body is processing because you're losing a lot of fat. I don't know what happens. I just know that that's what your gallbladder helps to do. It helps to emulsify the fat, break it down or whatever. Even though it's a tiny organ, you need every organ in your body. I don't know if y'all know that. You know how they had taken out a lot of black women's uterus. They was like, oh, everybody needed a hysterectomy, and all black women didn't have a hysterectomy by the time they were 30, 40. You needed that. You needed that. Every organ you have, you need, no matter how small. And appendicitis, they say you don't have to get your appendix taken out. It can usually be resolved with antibiotics or rest. It'll even heal itself. But this is for informational purposes only. None of this is medical advice. I've been a nurse for 30 years, but that's not the medical advice I'm giving. I just take care of people. I don't heal them. I just fix folks. I'll say it that way. Oh, the healthy G-Mom has just learned that okra was a food brought from Africa during the slave trade. Mm-hmm. Yes, okra is a food from it grows in those warmer climates, and that's one of those home foods. Yes. Don't be laughing at David and this okra, y'all, because we're going to get some okra into David. I'm going to go up to Massachusetts just to help David out. Let's finish this up, y'all. We're on number 5, bowel obstruction. Now, I don't know if y'all want improved digestion and gut health, because if you keep all your parts and you don't get a bowel obstruction, because this is very common after bowel obstruction is very common after gastric sleeve, some of the other ones, gastric bypass, liposuction, like all of these things can cause you to have a bowel obstruction. I don't know what it is. It's the way your insides move around, and women's insides tend to be more curvy, just like the outside of us are. So we have our intestines tend to be smaller, more narrow, and more curvy. This is what the doctors that do these procedures report. And so a bowel obstruction, and we women are the ones getting these things, get these surgeries. So a bowel obstruction is really affecting us. David, even if you come up with a ninja, we know you the anti-okra ambassador. Thank you for calling him out, Yoga with Goga. It's the truth, right? Just get y'all easy plant-based solutions. Superfoodparents.com/Amazon. Oh no, actually, I think it's still blindguystories.com. Just go to the website. Just do that. Go to the website, superfoodparents.com. That'll get you there. So anyhow, thank you, Gail at Night. I'm going to finish up this food. Let's see what else is happening. Look, Anania, don't help David. Don't tell him to put on a disguise. When I come to Massachusetts, all I gotta do is take the makeup off, or they're gonna think I'm Corey, and he won't recognize me. So anyways, back to why y'all should stop getting surgery. Do y'all know anybody that has had a bowel obstruction? This is how if you want to ruin your improved digestion and gut health, get surgery and get a bowel obstruction. I don't know what happens. Sometimes after surgery, things just get stuck. You have that paralysis where your gut moves slower. Maybe that's what causes the bowel obstruction. I've had patients, you know what, they had to start to call them clients at one point instead of patients. But the point is that had to get part of their intestines cut out. And a lot of times babies will have that. They call it torsion, Torsion, where their bowels get twisted on themselves. Well, surgery a lot of times, and these weight loss surgeries will cause that as well. So y'all, stop getting surgery. You can fix yourself with the food. And remember what I said in the beginning. These lentils, it's been medically proven, scientifically proven. Y'all look up Dr. Michael Greger. There's a whole video where, maybe I'll show it next time, but not today. He's talking about this bean effect. So that's why I'm cooking these lentils. Y'all know I like my liquor. I like my wine. I like a good time when I want to have a good time. And I realized my lifeline was getting shorter, but the beans can help me out. That means it can help you too. So whatever y'all doing, whatever drugs you're taking, and I'm not talking about street drugs. I'm talking about those heart medications, because y'all know Dr. Baxter Montgomery, the first thing that cardiologist in Texas does is get people off their medications so he can heal them, reverse their situation, and bring them back from the brink of life. Let me take this down because y'all already know. Those are the 5 things, right? I'm going to show you these lentils and show you how it's already thickening and cooking up, okay? So y'all know what to do. Head over to the website, superfoodparents.com. I'm still working on getting the URL fixed, but let's take a look. You see how quickly this has cooked up, y'all? These are just about done. You see all of those light beige ones? Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that color, the color difference. Some of them are lumpy, and you want them all to be kind of smooth. So I'm just about done. I'm about to do my super clap sign off because I'm going to taste this. We had a sleepover, so everybody's gone out sleeping out and working. Not sleeping out. That sounds bad. All good. Nikki, the Everyday Life of No CDS Chick says yes. It's a nice color. Yes. And y'all can definitely check out that 1-minute video, that 1-minute solution to pesticide poison. Help yourself, y'all. Save yourselves. I kind of, I like things a little salty. And I feel like that little salt I put in was not enough. So I'm just going to taste this and I'll see if it needs a pinch of salt. Yoga with Logo says, wow. I think I must have heated up my phone too high. Lord knows. Yep, it got too hot. I'm going to put a splash of water in here. I'm going to put the lid on. This is good, y'all. Really good. So y'all know what to do. Okay. So Nikki, your lunch is ready. Good. Your lunch is ready. You're ready to eat. Y'all, we got to clap because Urban Gardening Chronicles is in the house, out of the bushes and everything. So I'm just going to add my splash of water. That was about another cup of water. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. My overhead camera got too hot. I let the steam get to it too much. And Lashes Journey says looks good. Now, if I wanted this to be like a bean dip, I've served it like that before. I would just keep it thick, turn it down, and that way it's more like a bean dip. The flavor is amazing. People are like, what is it? And for some reason, these red lentils, this is when you cut open a green split pea, the red part on the inside, that's what this is. So when you get those green split peas or green lentils, you're getting the green ones and these orange one or red ones at the same time. This is so good. I got to clap. This is nice. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to take off all my clothes in a minute. So thank you, Rambo Green Hands. Y'all know how we do it. It is time to go. My favorite thing to do is clap. I've appreciated you spending this time with me today. And it's time for the super clap sign off. If the food is good, we clap. The kids aren't here. Like I said, they're at a sleepover, not a sleepaway, a sleep off. Oh, anyway, they're gone. So Gail at Night is already doing it. Y'all know what to do. Clap it up if you enjoy it. Let me get DJ Iz's clap, 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 clap up in there. Hold up. Well, I gotta hear my skills a little bit first. Hey, y'all ain't ready for them hands. When you got kids, you got them hands. You gotta have them hands. All right, y'all. I'm signing off. Y'all go ahead and talk. Y'all know what to do. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your day. I've enjoyed your time with me today. Be your health hero. And stop getting surgery. I mixer just fell down my the engine part. Y'all enjoy your day. Clap it up. Hey, have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Gail at Night. Y'all, don't forget, get called Gourmet Coffee delivered right to your door. Rollchopper.com. Love and Live Show. Love and Live Show. Oh, I'm gonna get it right. And I can't sing. Hey, the papa on the fire, the food look good, my health getting better. Hey, that's here. I think I was gonna say that right. Bless up yourselves. Thank you all. Yes, safe travel to you, Goga. Yoga with Goga will be off YouTube from his lives. He'll still be here. I know I love this track too, David. I leave it on even after the show has ended. Take care.